Art. Something that is cherished in millions of minds around the world. Some art makes you feel happy, some sad. But for this video, I'm going to take a step away from those feelings. In fact, I'm stepping away from almost all feelings. I'm looking towards a feeling called liminality. The first step in learning what liminality means is learning what the root word liminal means. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, it means occupying a position or on both sides of a boundary or threshold. To put it in a simpler way, something that is in between reality and the unknown, or something like a border. It can really be anything. Now you understand what liminality means. It doesn't feel right because it's almost otherworldly. I want to talk about an artist. This artist is called Rousseau. Rousseau is famous for making paintings that are off proportion, but not very slightly. In fact, I mean very off proportion. Let me show you his most famous painting, Surprised. Here it is. I feel a sense in my bones that is unsettling with this painting. The beast's tail looks jagged and mixed in with the plants. Some of these plants look way too big. Is that a red plant? In a jungle? Sorry, I had to point that out. One explanation for this creepy feeling is that Rousseau is a very naïve painter. He used a more vague style than most of the painters, not counting abstract art. Another is that he made many lies, saying he went to Mexico to fight, when really he probably copied plants from children's books and zoos. Let's take a look at some more of these paintings and see how creepy they look. This one looks the most odd to me. It's called Carnival Evening, and it looks very interesting. It has what seems to be a floating black triangle in the middle of absolutely nowhere. But if you look closer, you can see a silhouette of some sort of strange pavilion. And the background looks like a 480p photo. Good job if you painted that, by the way, Rousseau. I can say I've never seen a painting like this before, and it makes me feel something that I've never felt when I painted a canvas. I don't have very much to say about this one. It's very jumbled up and confusing. It's sort of super pale, and that's really it. But it's a public favourite, so I included it in the video. You're welcome. This is it. The most creepy one I could find. It consists of 6 or 7 apes looking straight at us, the viewer, the piece. It can be weird to think that art can be creepy, but it happens all the time. But in this age, we're used to creepy images, videos, and games. That's just how we think about creepiness. Let's take a look at this piece in more detail. There's a parrot in the piece, which at first I didn't even notice. It took me by surprise when I saw it. The sun seems so small compared to the sky. And speaking of the sky, if the sun's rising or setting, then shouldn't the sky be orange or red instead of blue? One other thing, it's like the other paintings we've seen, it looks so distorted. In fact, so distorted that you can't even always see the parrot's eyes. And these two monkeys look like they are stuck to each other, almost merged together, in a way. And that's all I could really find about this one. But it was the most creepy one I could find. I mean, just look at how many apes are in this picture. What are they even doing? That's all for you to decide, the viewer. Let's go back to the start of this video. Why did you click on it? Did you want to learn about art? Did you want to learn about creepiness? Or were you just curious as a whole? No matter why or when you clicked, I'm sure you probably learned something new today. Or in this video today. Because if you learned something new the rest of today, it does not count. Don't trick me, please. But even if you didn't learn anything from this video, then I do hope you at least enjoyed it. Because in my mind, this video is more than a video. It's an inspiration for you. Would you like to paint? Would you like to make something creepy? Would you like to do something amazing? If yes, then start now. It will only make you feel better about yourself in the future. And maybe you can become the next Rousseau.